Hello everyone, how you doing? It's Rob from On the Shears Buses here today. We are doing a sort of Helen tutorial. It's sort of cutting it short today, and we are joined by our friend Arron Barry, who's been in quite a few of the previous streams.
Oh yes.
So today if I at least load Helen on. Right, I've obviously got to show me monitor, that'll be helpful. And I'll show myself as well, so you can see me. But start us off, I'm going to load a database. I'm going to load my Stevenage database for Centre Bus because I've already got that on the stick, so it's like a bit of a Blue Peter jobby. So right, as you can see here, I have a complete database. We want to go into options and configuration. Is everything how you want it? Yeah, that seems like it is. Don't forget pause, rewind if you are stuck and want to go over it again. Console edit, no. Console config, yeah, modify. Two-line display, got to do that. Lock code is basically, alright, say you run a company and say, okay, I do the destination displays, but I don't want the drivers mucking around with the settings, so that's why you put a unique lock code in. The default lock code is 0101. Do not try that on any of them. Whoops, I dropped my stick. There we are. Now driver. That just says, well, you don't want the driver's sign to show the driver to see any of the signs. Then you say, oh, I want the driver to see 0. The driver's now going to see the front display on their little controller. That's only if it's one of these USB sticks on the Derek DG3, the new ones, or the Eric ones, the slightly bigger ones. And then one's obviously the side, but you will really want to stick it to the front side, which is 0. Advance, well, you know that in the tutorials. Destination, if you want to keep a two-line display, I'd say always keep it at 4. Route number, not really helpful. Signs. Say, oh, I've accidentally, what's its face? I'll say, oh, I've got a 128 by 15 display, which is 4, sign number 4. But it's actually recognising sign number 3, which is the 128 by 17. But you want it to show the 128 by 15. Do you get me? Do you get me, Aaron?
Yeah. Actually, hold a minute. No, you've lost me.
Right. Right, you know this, Aaron. You know the bus 541, no 542 even.
Yeah, that's got the little vine.
Yeah, that's a 128 by 15.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, it's recognised the 128 by 17.
Oh, so it's going to show up the blind that's for the 128 by 17.
Yes, which is sign 3. But
Okay,
in my case, it's sign the one that I want is sign 4. But on the box, the actual bus, it's sign 3. What do? I don't want to just change the database specifically for that bus. So we go here, we want sign 3, and we're going to switch that with number 4. As you can see, sign 4 is the small one.
Yeah.
Sign 3 is the slightly bigger one. See?
Yeah.
So by switching 4 and 3 around, we're now getting the 128 by 15 on sign 3.
Oh, yeah.
All the rest you don't really need to know. And just make sure everything's saved, you know where it is. So there, that's where mine is. In here. In here, yeah? You want to make sure you got all that. You'll understand why.
Yeah.
Because what you're going to do is you're going to get your USB stick, you're going to plug it in, any cable will do. I'm going to plug it in here. USB 2, USB 3, it doesn't matter as long as it's a USB stick. Oh yes, there's Rob's Destiny. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be a clean USB stick. It can have a pile of junk, it can have music, programs, videos, all the stuff you want on there. I've had pictures on there before in my other one. But what you want is you want a folder called Hanover. Inside there, I'll just do this, I'll show you. All this, the content of this, even, will go onto here.
Yep.
And you'll drag it. Then what you'll do is inside that folder, just create a DB folder, like that. So what we've done,
Yep.
we've copied the database over to the USB stick in the Hanover folder. We've created ourselves a DB folder.
Yep.
Yep. Don't forget, pause, rewind, do what you want. I will read the comments at the end. So I'm going to load, but notice, yeah, although it's got SV for Stevenage, it's got it in there. Make sure you are going to the one in the USB stick, because you want to make sure that everything is okie dokie. You want to make sure everything's okie dokie.
Yep.
That's right, what I've done now is I've realised, oh, I've made a cock up in it. Made a right cock up of myself. There we are. I'll have to do this for every blind now, you know. I'll do it after. I'll just show you what I've done, because I've made it a 2-line desto. So it says that on there instead of N3. So bear with. I'll just do that after. But you'll understand why. You want to double check your settings. You want to double check that everything is what you want, because it just saves time going into the using the lock code and changing everything else for every bus. So you want to make sure that all the stuff is correct. You want to go File, Save Output File As. You can have a 4-digit code, a 10-digit code. Just stick with a 4. Well, actually, bear with. Stick with 10 just to be safe. Because what if you got root browse? As you can see, I've already created him. That won't be there. You want an eric.bin file. And I'll say that. Because if it isn't created, right, and if it isn't in that folder structure, it'll say eric.bin not found. What am I supposed to do? If Eric ain't found, he ain't running away. But yeah. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta make sure you have that folder structure. USB stick, Hanover. You want all your stuff in there. You want your database. Then you want DB. Inside there you've got Eric. Then once you're done, just remove it. I ain't gonna remove it. You stick it in the bus on the USB port. It'll say it's loaded or found. Eric.bin found. Loading, blah blah blah, and it'll say to remove it. You remove it. Then it'll reboot itself, and the new destinations you've created on this database will come up. You can perhaps scroll through them or whatever, but all your database, it's found. So yeah, that's it really. So let's see what comments we got. Have we got any? If not, no we don't. Never mind. I'm a bit low, innit? Look, I'm a bit low. Let's do that. But yeah, that's it really. Got to make sure you got to have that folder structure, Hanover, database all in there, a DB folder which eric.bin goes into. Feel free, pause, rewind, watch the video again, just to make sure that you're getting it correct. So yeah, I better crack on with my destos. I'll finish a whole load. Don't go there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it's been helpful. Hope it has been helpful today. I'll just shut that out so I can stop the stream. But yeah, thank you for watching. I've been Rob from On the Shears Buses, and Aaron's been with us.
See ya.
I'll show you how to transfer a HELEN database onto a USB stick. Goodbye.
Bye.